What if our reality is just a thin veneer over a realm of cosmic horror ready to rupture at any moment? Welcome to the world of Lovecraftian horror. Howard Phillips Lovecraft, known to us simply as H.P. Lovecraft, was a writer of weird and horror fiction, born in the late 19th century. His life was filled with tragedy and isolation, elements that seeped into his work, creating a unique and horrifying universe of his own. He was heavily influenced by authors such as Edgar Allan Poe, who shared his penchant for the macabre and the grotesque. Lovecraft's unique style of horror was born from this dark cauldron of personal experience and literary influence. His stories were not about the usual ghouls and ghosts, but about cosmic horror of unimaginable scale, about ancient and malevolent entities lurking in the shadows of reality, about the insignificance of mankind in the grand scheme of the cosmos. Some of his most famous works include The Call of Cthulhu and At the Mountains of Madness. In The Call of Cthulhu, Lovecraft introduces us to the great old ones, ancient deities from space who once ruled the earth and who one day will reclaim it. At the Mountains of Madness, on the other hand, takes us on a chilling journey to Antarctica, where a scientific expedition uncovers evidence of an ancient, alien civilization and awakens something best left undisturbed. These stories and others like them are not just tales of horror. They are philosophical treatises on the nature of the universe and mankind's place within it. Lovecraft's universe is indifferent and hostile, filled with ancient gods and alien entities far beyond our comprehension. His stories remind us of our own fragility, our own insignificance, our own mortality. Thus, H.P. Lovecraft's unique and terrifying vision of the universe was born, forever changing the landscape of horror literature. As Lovecraft's stories began to seep into the collective consciousness, other authors started to build upon his terrifying vision. This evolution was not just confined to the written word, but the tendrils of Lovecraftian horror started to creep into various other mediums, from graphic novels to video games and even cinema. In the realm of literature, Lovecraft's influence is particularly profound. Authors such as Caitlin R. Kiernan, Thomas Ligotti, and Laird Barron have not only carried forward Lovecraft's tradition, but have also added their unique flavor to it. Kiernan, for instance, often blends elements of dark fantasy with Lovecraftian horror, creating unsettling narratives that blur the boundaries between reality and the unknown. Ligotti, on the other hand, leans heavily into the existential dread that was so central to Lovecraft's work. His stories often explore the horror that lies in the meaningless and the absurdity of existence. And then there's Barron, whose work often feels like a decaying dream, echoing Lovecraft's fascination with forbidden knowledge and the monstrous unknown. But the evolution of Lovecraftian horror is not limited to literature alone. It has made its way into the world of cinema with films like The Color Out of Space and The Dunwich Horror, adapting Lovecraft's chilling tales for the silver screen. Video games too have embraced Lovecraft's themes. Games like Amnesia, The Dark Descent, and Eternal Darkness exemplify the influence of Lovecraft, with their focus on sanity-shattering encounters with the unknown. Additionally, Lovecraftian horror has also found its place in the realm of graphic novels. Titles like Alan Moore's Providence and Lock and Key weave Lovecraft's themes into their narratives, further expanding the reach of his cosmic horrors. In essence, Lovecraft's unique brand of horror has not only survived but thrived in the modern age. His influence can be seen across various mediums, with each adaptation adding another layer to his terrifying vision. Lovecraft's cosmic horrors continue to inspire and terrify as they evolve and adapt to modern sensibilities. In the age of the internet and digital media, Lovecraftian horror has found new ways to terrify and fascinate us. Lovecraft's themes of cosmic horror, ancient gods, and the insignificance of mankind in the grand scheme of the universe have found a home in the digital realm, where they continue to captivate and terrify audiences. In the world of ebooks and online publishing, the Lovecraftian tradition continues to thrive. Anthologies like the Lovecraft Anthology, Volume 1 Inch, and Black Wings of Cthulhu, Tales of Lovecraftian Horror, gather stories that both honor Lovecraft's original vision and expand upon it in new and exciting ways. These collections are teeming with tales of cosmic horror, offering modern interpretations of Lovecraft's most enduring themes. And it's not just in literature where Lovecraftian horror is making its mark. Online communities and forums dedicated to Lovecraft's work have sprung up around the web, allowing fans to connect, discuss, and share their own interpretations of his stories. These communities provide a platform for both fans and creators alike to explore the themes of Lovecraftian horror in the modern age. Digital media has even allowed for interactive experiences with Lovecraftian horror. Video games, virtual reality experiences, and interactive stories allow users to immerse themselves in Lovecraft's world, facing the cosmic horrors and ancient gods firsthand. These digital experiences bring Lovecraft's horror to life in a way that's both terrifying and captivating. The internet and digital media have breathed new life into Lovecraftian horror, allowing it to reach a wider audience and adapt to the modern age. Whether it's through a chilling short story, a deep dive in an online forum, or a terrifying video game experience, Lovecraftian horror continues to find new ways to captivate and terrify us. So it seems the cosmic horror of Lovecraft is not confined to the pages of old books, but alive and thriving in our modern digital age. Whether in the written word or through the digital screen, Lovecraftian horror continues to enthrall and terrify us, proving that our fear of the unknown is as timeless as the cosmos. From its inception to its modern interpretations, Lovecraftian horror has left an indelible mark on the genre of horror. It's a testament to the power of Lovecraft's unique vision that we're still talking about his work more than a century after his stories first began to appear. Lovecraft's horror was a horror of the mind. He explored the fear of the unknown, the dread of cosmic insignificance, and the terror of forbidden knowledge. These themes resonated with readers then and continue to resonate now. His horror was not about monsters, but about ideas, and it's these ideas that have endured. Over the decades, Lovecraftian horror has evolved, taking on new forms and interpretations. Writers like Caitlin R. Kiernan, Thomas Ligotti, and Laird Barron have built upon Lovecraft's foundations, adding their own unique twists to his mythos. They've explored the psychological, the existential, and the cosmic, pushing the boundaries of what Lovecraftian horror can be. The legacy of Lovecraftian horror can be seen not just in literature, but in other forms of media as well. It's influenced movies, video games, and even music. From the eerie, otherworldly landscapes of the Call of Cthulhu to the creeping dread of the shadow over Innsmouth, Lovecraft's influence is everywhere, but perhaps the most enduring aspect of Lovecraftian horror is its ability to make us question. It forces us to confront our fears, to grapple with the unknown, and to contemplate our place in the universe. It's a genre that doesn't just scare us, but makes us think. So as we delve into the abyss, as we explore the dark corners of our minds and the universe, we carry with us the legacy of H.P. Lovecraft, his vision, his themes, his horror. The whispers from the abyss continue to echo, shaping our nightmares and haunting our dreams. As we continue to explore our fears and the unknown, Lovecraftian horror will undoubtedly continue to haunt our dreams and fuel our nightmares. Until next time, remember, in the world of Lovecraft, nothing is as it seems.